Hi everybody, welcome back to Living Between Paychecks Kitchen. I'm Oz, that's Jack over there.
With some curry from my other video.
Link down in the description if you want to see our video on our curry stuff, which is very Texas based but very good. Today we're going to start something special. We're going to do a 3-part sausage mini-series. It's going to be like a sausage fest, sausage palooza, whatever. It's 3 meals that are really small, really cheap, that are filling. Stuff we grew up here in Texas with, and that other people have recommended from Texas here, which is really great. They all have to do with sausage. We're going to do sausage and sauerkraut, we're going to do sausage and potatoes, and then mac and cheese with sausage in it, which I guess it's got a fancy name for it, probably some Italian pasta stuff. I don't know, but it was requested, so we're going to try it out. Let's go ahead and get to it. Alright, so this is super easy. Get your blue box mac and cheese, a little butter and milk that's going to have to go with that. I think it's like 3/4 of a cup anyway. It's all in the instructions. Got some sausage. We got 3 pepper, completely optional. We also got some peppers. If that's, again, that's optional if you want to throw that in, but we're not going to. So you got your mac and cheese and the butter and milk, and it was like 3/4 a cup. Like, that's a lot of butter and milk.
Yeah.
You get it open, you see, it's the cheese part comes in a package.
Bag.
Now, you cut up the sausage here. I didn't notice, but I made a cheese butt, or sausage butt. It's going to be cheesy sausage butt later. And we just slice these up. Now, again, you can take this, like, we keep talking about cutting up smaller. So you can do it in like halves, quarters, that kind of stuff, especially got kids. Now, this one you can kind of cook all at once. You want to do, the recipe calls for 6 cups.
That's a lot of water.
We put 6 in here, and we found this big measuring cup. It's like grandma's measuring cup, and it's got like 1,000,000 cups.
I use that one to make hot sauce.
Yeah. And take it and let that heat up. Once it starts boiling, you're going to start your skillet here once you can get it lit.
Good luck with that.
Now, you don't have to put oil in it because the sausage is greasy enough, right? And then, before you the actual macaroni noodles into the boiling water, going to let them come back to a boil. Add a little bit of salt, just keep people from freaking out, pinky out.
That's a lot of salt.
Well, that's not as much as they tell me to use in it, but it's ridiculous. It just makes salty water that you're going to pour out. Whatever. So you got your skillet, you got it nice and warm. Now throw your sausage in there. Like, again, don't have to add oil because the sausage is greasy enough. As it heats up, it'll release it, so you don't have to worry about it.
And there you go.
Sausage butt. And let's go ahead and stir these around. Now, you can add seasoning to it. Like, I think we added some garlic salt. Or just garlic powder.
Yeah, that's garlic powder.
Let the salt out. And then a little bit of pepper. So it's not just straight sausage. And then just a pinch of salt. There you go. So you stir the sausage around until it gets nice and brown. You see where it's starting to warm up. Again, it's already cooked, so all you're doing is heating it up. The mac is the hard part. So once it starts boiling or whatever, they give you a time limit. But once it starts boiling again, you're good to go. Now strain it. Now, the noodle's going to be nice and squishy. And you break out your cheese powder. That's nice American cheese, apparently. You just put that in there. Doesn't have to be perfect.
I'm not too sure about powdered cheese.
Cheese.
It's totally what that is.
Ooh, look, it's starting to turn yellow. That means it's totally cheese. Then you put the butter in there.
It's a big chunk of butter.
Yeah, it probably worked better if you cut it up beforehand, but, I mean, you're mixing it into powder.
That's so much butter.
But it's totally cheese now. Look, you can tell. It's all yellow in there. And scrape it around, make sure the powder doesn't stick to the side because that's gross. You got your fire off. Just the residual heat of the noodles is fine.
Oh, now we're going to ruin the mac and cheese with putting sausage in it.
Sausage butt came apart. And then you just put the sausage right in there with it. Now, this is something people said that they were putting Spam in there, and that made me throw up in my mouth a little bit. But a lot of people, when we did the Spam video before, said go ahead and put sausage in it.
This is horrible. Who does that? Shame on you.
Yeah, who the hell eats mac and cheese? That's gross.
Hey, I love mac and cheese.
It's just way too much American stuff. I can't do it. But there you have it. It's a meal. It fed me at least 2 or 3 times. Jack just threw up in his mouth a little bit.
Yeah, it didn't feed me at all.
I think it costs like $4 at the most because the powdered cheese stuff is super cheap if you get it at the dollar store. Sausage was the biggest part. Super easy, super neat. You can add all kind of stuff to it. That's what we did. And there you have it. Another divisive sausage thing. Jack can't stand it. I'm not much a fan of mac and cheese, but a lot of people like this stuff. The sausage is in there. At least it's not Spam, I guess is all we can say. So you can see us here every Tuesday and Friday on YouTube, or you can find us on Instagram at Living Between, or Facebook at Living Between Paychecks Kitchen there, or you can find us on Patreon. You want to help us out and try to get us to cook something better than that. And we'll see you next time.